This video is sponsored by Charles Barkley. What's up, Dream Team? It's Certified Buckets here, and today we will be talking about how De'Aaron Fox is the most underrated player in the NBA. This dude is electrifying around the rim. He's an insane mid-range jumper, and his passing ability is exceptional. In the last year, De'Aaron Fox has been averaging 22 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game. Fox's average assist to turnover ratio throughout his whole career is 2.18. His true shooting percentage is at 54%, which is just within the league average, but this has mostly to do with the fact that De'Aaron Fox only attempts just under 4 3-pointers per game. And while his 3-ball has never been his strong suit, his mid-range is completely lethal. Over this past year, De'Aaron has hit a crazy 50.1% of all his shots within the arc. That is just pure God mode. Just think about that for a little bit. 50.1%. Another thing that makes De'Aaron Fox so great is his insane speed, which allows him to sprint down the court faster than any other competitor. This is what makes him one of the best transition scorers in the league. Fox's top-end in-game speed is 17 miles per hour. Let me put that into perspective. The fastest NFL players of all time, the fastest running backs in the history of football, top end at 19 miles per hour while running their 40s during the NFL Combine. And they aren't dribbling a basketball. De'Aaron Fox can go 17 miles an hour in-game, which means he needs to be dribbling a basketball to do it. Ridiculous. The way I see it, Fox deserves more credit for how much he carries the Kings. In the 2017 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings drafted Fox with the 5th pick, hoping that he could alter the face of their franchise. For the 5 seasons directly before Fox was drafted to the NBA, the Kings' overall record was 150 and 260. In the last 4.5 seasons with Fox, the Kings are 181 and 200, an obvious improvement. De'Aaron's win percentage in his career is .457. The Kings, for the 5 years before Fox was drafted, had a win percentage of .370. That doesn't take a rocket scientist to determine that Fox has been a great asset for the Kings. As I looked at the Kings lineup data, I found that De'Aaron was in 80% of their best lineups. While he is on the floor, his team scores considerably more points than when he is on the bench. Along with that, lineups with De'Aaron Fox on the floor have a way better field goal percentage. When Fox is on the floor, his team averages a field goal percentage of 49.6. Without him, they average 43.3 this year. Fox's plus minus is an average of minus .53, but I don't really care about that because it has nothing to do with Fox, really. You can't help that his team is just terrible. This goes to show that basketball is a team game and one person can't change everything. If the Kings want a better team, they need to get better players that will be able to play off Fox's playmaking ability. Now comes All-Star voting, the category in which Fox is the most criminally underrated. He has never, ever been in an All-Star game in his 5-year career. It's just ridiculous. Take a look at these stats. De'Aaron Fox averages more on everything except for rebounds and blocks, which is not surprising at all because Wiggins is 4 inches taller than Fox. Fox averages 5 more points, 3 more assists, and 1 more steal per game than Andrew Wiggins. But despite those stats, Andrew Wiggins this year was voted an All-Star starter while De'Aaron Fox wasn't even voted a reserve. Wiggins had 3.5 million votes. Fox had under 200,000, even though Fox is a better player. Fox was even drafted below, or voted below Alex Caruso. What the heck? Fox's only achievements right now in the NBA is a 2-time NBA Player of the Week, and he should definitely have more than that. De'Aaron deserves to be up there in the discussion about the best active players right now in the NBA. This dude is crazy good, crazy fun to watch, and also crazily underrated. De'Aaron, just know that if no one else will believe in you, I will. No Charles Barkleys were harmed in the making of this video.